everybody, what's up? I'm Juliana and this is the Sprocket Girl channel, and this weekend I'm spending the whole weekend in the beautiful town of Vals in the canton of Graubunden.
Alright, so this is my first time on an e-bike and oh my god, it's so much fun. We rented from the tourism office in downtown Vals. We rented these e-mountain bikes. They told us that they just recently acquired them, I think this year or last year, so it wasn't a thing before. And they have a decent amount available to rent, and they have this brand called Flyer, and the model's the Uproc. And I'm riding the Uproc 4, and Graham got lucky and is riding the Uproc 7, which has slightly better components. Anyways, both of our first times on e-mountain bikes, or on e-bikes in general. And I mean, I was pretty skeptical, like you hear so many people say, but man, it is pretty fun just zooming up this paved road here. Anyway, so I wanted to do a little demonstration of the different settings that this bike has. Well, the different settings basically have different levels of pedal assist. So obviously the more pedal assist you have, the faster you'll go, but the more quickly you'll burn your battery. So if it's not absolutely necessary, I'm gonna try and ride it a little bit lower so that I make sure that I don't run out of battery and end up with a really heavy bike. But okay, here we go. Setting number 1, Eco. Here it says 120 kilometers, which I think is an estimate of how far this bike would take you on this setting before the battery dies. So pretty good. I have to do a little bit of pedaling. I can tell that the assist is definitely helping me here, but it's not really propelling me too much. Just feels kind of like a easy, flat Sunday ride. So let's check out the next setting. STD, whoops, that's a little unfortunate. I guess that probably means standard. So with the standard setting, I would get 93 kilometers far. And I can definitely tell, wow, once I start pedaling and laying into it, the assist really kicks in and it really propels me up the hill. It's quite impressive, I have to say. I do not feel like I'm doing much. It feels like I'm almost pedaling downhill or something, so here you go. Next setting. Okay, here we have auto setting, which would take me currently 106 kilometers far on this battery charge. Feels very similar to the Eco. I'm not exactly sure what the auto does. I'm assuming it has some sort of automatic setting that decides when it wants to kick in, more or less. And I think there's one more setting. Yep, which is the high, which really gets you going. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on this video, but I am zooming uphill like crazy. Woo! This is insanely quick. I mean, I've never experienced something like this before. This is so fun. Oh man. That'll burn through the battery real quick. All right, turn back down a little bit. Woo! There's like a mini waterfall here. Get a little shower. So right now, I'm back on the Eco setting, which, yeah, it's probably for, you know, for people who are kind of used to mountain biking, pretty fit. They just need a little bit of assist, especially on these like steep uphills. I mean, it feels pretty nice. Like I'm not exerting myself too much right now. I mean, it feels kind of like I'm pedaling my Stumpy slightly uphill, but we're going pretty steep right now. Anyway, so to give you a little bit of a backstory, I'm currently living in Bern, and yeah, I mean, Bern's very close to lots of different very interesting mountain trails and terrains and stuff like that, but it is pretty far away from one canton, the canton of Graubunden, where we are right now, where there are a lot of really cool mountain biking trails. So it does take maybe at least 3.5 to 4 hours to get to the canton of Graubunden, and then maybe another hour, depending on where you're going, if you're going to a small mountain town. Woo! I thought there was supposed to be a light on this bike. Yeah, it's not. You probably don't want to put the high setting in here. Just smash against the wall. Okay. Here we are at a first little station along the way, Gasthaus Zervreila. This area is called Zervreila. There's the Zervreila Horn, which is that peak, and there's the Zervreila Pass, which is a pass that goes over. And there's a bus, Postauto, that comes all the way here from Ilanz through Vals, which is the bus that we took to get to Vals in the first place. And I was just joking with Graham that if we had actually pedaled up here without the assist, we might have taken a little break and gotten something to drink. But now it feels like we haven't really earned it. So we're gonna continue on up, onward. Woo-hoo. And here we go. We're coming up to the height of the dammed lake. I think you can cross over by bike. Super cool. And now we should actually get a good view of the Zervreila Horn. Oh, cool. Wow, super cool. And of course, there's a fountain here. If you want to fill up your water bottle, you can do that right here. How cool is that? So this is something I wanted to talk about anyway, that most of the water that comes out of fountains in Switzerland you can drink. Like definitely in all the cities, unless it says that it's not drinking water. But even here, like in the middle of nowhere, you can pretty much assume that this is delicious, tasty, healthy drinking water. And that's what we've been doing. We just take our bottle, we fill it up every now and then at a new fountain, and the water is so delicious. Cheers. So let's see. Now, I think we should definitely go onto this bridge and take a cool picture. But our mountain biking route is that red one up top, which is, by the way, super cool. All the mountain biking routes have signs with the little mountain biker on it. It's super cool. And then we have number 231 or 231, which is our trail that we're following. So we always just follow those signs. It's super easy. It's pretty hard to get lost. Oh, wow. That's super cool. Oh, it's so beautiful up here. Look at all those waterfalls coming down. Oh my gosh. The Swiss flag. All right, so now I'm trying the eco setting on a pretty steep hill, and definitely have to pedal pretty hard to get this going. So I might up it. Let's go to standard. Woo! All right, that's much easier. You kind of get used to the assist and then you become a little wimpy sometimes. I still have to pedal a decent amount with the standard, but it's not that hard really. Are you doing standard or eco? Eco. Wow. Okay, I'm on the highest setting right now and I hardly do anything. I'm just zooming up this steep hill. It's so much fun. I could totally get used to this. Whee! Oh, you can even drive all the way up here with your car. Looks like there's some hiking trails here. Our path 231 is taking us to the right. I mean, this is pure Switzerland, if you will. Cows in the fields grazing, hiking paths and signs, a beautiful mountain peak, e-bikes, and a ton of waterfalls and a beautiful lake. I mean, seriously, it's a bit mind-blowing, and I get to live here again. pretty amazing.